Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, and I got a nigga tooth, man. This your boy 503 Line. Back at it again with another one, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC Lions Den boxing community. We up in this thing, man. Uh, I know some people probably still live. You know what I'm saying? Breaking down the fight. You know what I'm saying? Basketball was tonight. You know what I'm saying? But this my post fight reaction, man, to the Lubin Gausha fight. Jerron Boots Ennis, man, King Tug tonight, man, on Showtime Boxing. I was looking forward to this card, man. For a couple of weeks now, man. I said I was gonna, go live, man. I see y'all brothers falling in the building. Superfield, J508, man, Brothers UK, man. What's good with it, bro? What's good with it, man? Brothers UK, good to have you up in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right to it, man. My brother Stay Ready falling in the building. What's good? What's good with the Stay Ready Boxing TV?
What's good with it, little bro?
Oh man, I can't call it, man. A long day. Had a long day today. My son had a game today. And I came to the crib, man, trying to watch some of these fights, man. But we're gonna get right into it, man. First things first, man. I want to get your thoughts, man. Jerron Boots Ennis tonight, man. Against the Dominican kid. I can't think of his name. Ray Brew. Yeah, Aguel. Yeah. This was a good fight, man. This was a real scrappy opponent. I know Brayu biggest win against is Soto Carras. He had like 21 knockouts, man. He gave Jerron, a run for his money as long as he could till he got caught. You know what I'm saying? And it was murder she wrote after that, man. But give me your thoughts, man, on Jerron Boots Ennis, man. What did you see in this fight? What did you take away from this fight, man? And who is a potential opponent you would like to see Boots fight next, man?
I think Boots, that was a hell of a step up fight. He looked great. When he actually started attacking the kid looked like he was lost out there. He didn't belong in the ring with Boots. He wasn't even in the same atmosphere. Like, bro, that was real talk. I'm ready to see Boots against one of the top 10 opponents. I know he's not gonna get one of the top 5, so I'm ready to see him against a top 10 caliber opponent. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see him go up against Jamal James. I would love to see him go up against Ray Robinson. I would love to see him go up against Sergey Lipinets. I'd love to see him go. These top guys that's at 147. There's too many of them. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'd love to see him go up against Mean Machine. Mean Machine just coming off a win. I'd love to see him go up against Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Earl, Crawford, Manny. Like right now, it's wide open, and that kid is really, he is the next big thing at 147. I don't care what nobody says. He is the next big thing at 147.
Okay. I gotta agree with you, man. I gotta agree with you. I see you in the building, Bumpy Thompson, Underground Asylum, Anthony Bolden, Eric Jenkins. What's good with it, man? What's good, man? I'm gonna say this, man. At some point in time, Boots got to sign with a better manager, a better promoter. I would prefer to see him with Al Heyman in the PBC because I know PBC got most of the welterweights except for like Terrence Crawford and Virgil Ortiz and stuff like that. But I do think, man, I do think that Jerron Ennis, he just got to keep stepping up in competition. And these fighters is not going to be able to duck this kid for longer, especially if he's fighting on Premier Boxing Champions. And you getting these guys paid and you offering them money and you getting them opportunities to fight on the Big platform, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see Boots Enos in there with better competition. This was a step up fight though versus his last couple opponents. I will say that. I like I like this Dominican kid he was fighting tonight, man. He didn't come in there to lay down, and that's what I want to see. I want to see these prospects and these contenders in there with fighters that's not gonna lay down for a check. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell that dude uh was coming to fight. You know what I'm saying? Bumpy Thompson, I see you in the building. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, um, this kid is only getting better, man. And these top welterweights, man, like the Terrence Crawfords, the Earl Spences, the Lipinets, the Danny Garcias, Keith Thurmans, Manny Pacquiao. Y'all need to fight this dude, man, before he get to a level to where he's almost impossible to beat. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at Jerron Boots Ennis from what I got from him tonight, man, the kid is a complete fighter. You know what I'm saying? He can do just about everything to the T. When you looking at defense, you looking at head movement, footwork, punch placement, accuracy, timing, power. You know what I'm saying? He has all the motherfucking me tricks in his bag. He's not one dimensional like a Danny Garcia. Or he just doesn't do one thing so good. He does a lot of things good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To switch it, he can switch it like Bud Crawford. He bigger than Terrence Bud Crawford. He powerful like Earl Spence. He can go to the body. You know, he can hit you with an uppercut. You know what I'm saying? He can hit you with the left hook like Danny. You know what I'm saying? Now he probably don't just throw the mean combinations like Pacquiao, but he got speed, he got power, and he got a dynamite jab. You know what I'm saying? I seen a jab working wonders for Enos tonight. You know what I'm saying? He was confusing the fuck out of old boy Abreu, man. That's why I think he was looking lost in the sauce. Um, what 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 is the best thing that you like about Boots Ennis and what you took from him tonight that he do?
The biggest thing I like about him was his footwork, foot placement. If you watch the fight, you didn't see Boots start coming forward to round 5 or 6. Um, in the first go half of that fight, he was going backwards, and he was controlling the fight going backwards. He kept his right foot on the outside of his opponent. Every time his opponent was coming in to try to do anything, he was getting countered badly. And the crazy thing about it, he was getting countered with combinations, and there was nothing he could do about it because he was out of position. That foot placement and his footwork was amazing tonight, and there's nothing you can deny about that. Them uppercuts, he was leading with uppercuts and making combinations off of that. That body work was amazing. The dude, he's rangy. He works well with it. He works well with being a switch hitter, even
Right.
though he fights out of a southpaw stance the majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? He's great at judging distance. He knows that he's the taller opponent, and he really he worked those dudes. And when his dad told him, "Hey, start sitting down on your punches," when he started sitting down on his punches, you seen what happened. That power is real. Dude
Right.
never worked out. Never
Mm,
got down. That was
right.
man.
Right. Right. Lewis Hinton, I see you in the building, baby. Mark Wonderlist, Jazzy Mark, Utah in the building. Salute to them Utah boys, man. J.A. Dixon, man. What's good with it, boy? I see you on that profile pic, man. Looking like you in Afghanistan somewhere, boy. OG Eric in the St. Louis. What's good with it, my brother? You know what I'm saying? If y'all just entering the building, man, smash the like button, man. Subscribe, share the video, man. It's the Houston Hard Hitters, man, checking in. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be on here too long, man. We just gonna give y'all a quick post fight reaction, man. I know it's late. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch Power in a few minutes whenever it drop. Jeff to produce, I see you in the building. And I'm gonna say this. Because I got to give Boost his credit, man, because he came out the gate. He set the tone. You know what I'm saying? He was the only person to get a knockout tonight. He looked impressive. He was really one of my favorite fights of tonight. We're going to get to Lubin and Gausha in a minute. Yeah, a Boost the truth, Jeff. He is. He really is, man. And he is like my second favorite fighter. And I said that tonight on Instagram because he really is. You know what I'm saying? Out of my top 3 favorite fighters right now in the game, it's Jamel Charlo, Boost Ennis, and it's Errol Spence Jr. And the reason why I put him over Errol Spence Jr. is because even though Errol Spence, he from Texas, and you know that's our boy. He the truth. He is the truth. The reason why I put him over Errol Spence right now is because Errol Spence been out for a while, and I haven't really seen too much from Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And I've been watching Boost a lot. And Boost been active. I've been asking for Boost to get fights, and Boost been getting fights. He done had like 3 fights. You know what I'm saying? And Earl ain't really had no fight since Porter. And I just like this kid's style, man. I love his attitude, man. I love if you are a young fighter coming up in the amateurs, and you about to hit like for example, like Q. Like Q finna get his break right now. He finna fight on ESPN Plus on the Teofimo Lopez undercard. You know what I'm saying? Dudes like Q, you know what I'm saying? They have to take not Q exactly, but people like Q under Q level. You know what I'm saying? That's just finna get their break. Y'all have to have the attitude like Boost Ennis. And I know Q got that attitude. That's why he in the position where he in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to be hungry, stay dedicated. You know what I'm saying? Work out all day, stay in the gym, be a gym rat. Listen to your coach. The minute Boost, and you made a great point, Stay Red. I'm glad you said that. The minute Pops Ennis, Boozy, came in there and told him, hey man, stop playing. Just come forward, sit down on your shots, work off the jab, set your punches up. That's exactly what Boost Ennis did. And another key point that his daddy told him, hey man, this dude cannot fuck with you on the inside. And if y'all go back and watch the first drop when he got knocked down on the was that the 5th round or the 6th round? That was from inside work. You know what I'm saying? Boost Ennis frustrated this dude so much. You know what I'm saying? On the inside, because he thought he could rough Boost up, you know what I'm saying? But he couldn't do it because this kid is strong. Even though he's skinny, don't let that skinny shit fool you, man. This kid is big and strong. That's why I say he can give, in my opinion, he can give Errol Spence a run for his money right now. He can give Bud a run for his money. I'm not saying he gonna win because Bud and Errol Spence are experienced champions. But he can definitely give him a run for their money. He, in my opinion, I think he beats Virgil Ortiz. I know Virgil Ortiz is the homie. He from Texas. I like Virgil, but Virgil rely too much on his power. You know what I'm saying? And he don't box enough. He don't move his head enough. He don't use footwork enough for me. This kid's run Ennis has all of the tools in the tool shed. You know what I'm saying? He can box, he can bang, he can be a defensive fighter, he can move his head, you know, he can fight on the back foot, you know, he can switch hit. He does it all, bro. Do you think right now he could give Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford a run for their money? And do you think he could beat Virgil?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we'll see that Earl versus Boots fight because if Earl do what he's supposed to do next,
right,
and he do unify the division, Earl's moving up.
Right.
So I don't think we'll see that fight. But right now, I'm not saying he'll win, but making it a great fight and having us with I think Boots is right there with him.
Right. What about Crawford?
I think he beats Crawford.
Bold statement. I like that.
not a bold statement. He's more rangier and taller than Crawford, and Boots fights well on the back foot. Crawford likes to come in and try to get an inside fight, and Crawford will walk into something, and that's the difference. If Crawford walks into some of them punches that Boots throw like he was throwing tonight, Crawford is not going to last in that fight, and I think Crawford will get knocked out.
Okay, and
it's a stylistic mismatch. Styles make fights. That's a stylistic mismatch.
Right. But to me, they styles kind of similar in certain ways. Even though Boots is bigger and he's more rangier, the switch hitting, the working, the footworks and the angles. I think they styles is they kind of mesh a little bit. Yeah, not saying because they two different fighters. Bud, he likes to come forward and bang a lot. You know what I'm saying? He don't really work off the back foot, and Bud is a slow starter as well. Jerron Ennis, it don't see, and that's the difference between him and Bud. He uses more footwork. He can work off the back foot, but he don't start off slow. He comes out the gate, bro. In that first round, my nigga, he ran down on Juan. He ran down on that Dominican kid. And he got the punching. See, if you notice, when Bud fight, Bud take his time. You know what I'm saying? He like to analyze you, like how he kind of got that Floyd Mayweather shit going, where he kind of take his time. He kind of defensive in the first couple of rounds. He don't really start throwing combinations and punches to like the third. You know what I'm saying? Or if you start pressing him, then he'll throw punches. But if you just sitting back boxing, Bud gonna take his time. But Jerron Ennis don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And Earl Spence don't do that neither. When Earl Spence come out, Earl Spence don't waste time. You know what I'm saying? He coming in there, he throwing the jab, he trying to feel you out, he gonna go to the body. And man, the kid went to the body all fucking night, bro. Went to the body all night. You know what I'm saying?
He had that dude fucked up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he did. Bumpy Thompson say, I think he could be a problem for Bud. He's a big, quick welterweight. Yeah. I don't know how to say your name. Kani, what's up, family? What's good with it, man? I ain't never seen you in the building. If you're a new subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Bumpy Thompson says Ennis is Bud 2.0. Now, I think he Boots 1.0, man. I don't see him being a Bud 2.0, Bumpy. But I understand what you're saying because, like I just said, they styles mesh is similar, but he's different from Bud, man. He starts.
We looking at it like Boots is a switch hitter and Bud is a switch hitter, but Bud ain't no counter puncher like Boots.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't counter punch. Boots is a counter punching fighter, but tonight we really didn't see his counter. He was counter punching, but Boots was being an active counter puncher. He was shooting that jab, double jab, triple jab. He was killing with that jab. That jab stayed in old boy's face all fucking night. He was killing. He wasn't sitting back waiting on him to punch and countering with a jab and coming back with some. He was slipping, punching. When old dude was when he went attack, he thought in the first round he was scared to attack because he got countered so much. And Boots was just doing what he wanted to. He was attacking, but was also watching his opponent because his opponent was out of position. When he throws something, move out the way, uppercut, straight left hand. Straight left hand. And then he go up in his guard and he just started jabbing, snapping his head back and going to the body. That right there let me know that's a different caliber fighter. Crawford, they just both switch hitters. Crawford is not ready for Earl to deal with something like that. The only reason I give Earl an advantage in that fight is because Earl is a Terry Norris type fighter, and he's gonna go in there to break his opponent down. He is gonna kill Kid's body to where he ain't gonna be able to attack like he wants to. Now he got to depend on straight counter shots. And how are you going to counter when you steady getting hit to the body and going up top? That breakdown is how him breaking him down is it's gonna take a toll on him. But it's still gonna be a hard fight for Earl.
Right.
Crawford is the same fighter. Crawford is not gonna break his. Crawford is gonna if Crawford if Crawford decide to be patient that fight, that's gonna hurt him because you can't be patient and you that much shorter than him and he's keeping that jab in your face. Crawford is gonna try to get inside so he can score some punches. As soon as you try to get inside, now you got to look at yourself getting countered and getting killed to the body.
Mm-hmm. And we've seen, and don't act like we haven't seen Terrence Crawford get countered before. I know you in the chat talking J.A. Dixon, talking about what you say. Does his power and athleticism carry into the later rounds? Though we still got to see him against some real competition, though, in my opinion. And I agree with you. Right, I agree. We do got to see him in against real competition. But you got to understand, this fight who he fought tonight, this Juan Arabia dude, was a step up. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, people got to understand, man, if y'all go back and watch his interviews, bro, he is getting ducked. He getting ducked, man. I'm guaranteeing they probably gave this kid a bag to fight him. He probably got like 100,000 or something to fight Boots, man. Yeah, Boots it's hard for him to get fights, bro, because they know how good this kid is. That's why I say he needs to sign with Al Heyman, PBC, so they can pay these opponents more money, man. Like I'm talking like 400,000, 300,000. That's a lot of money for a dude like this Juan Arabia dude, man. He ain't making that type of money. So Boots needs to get the Sergey Lipinets and the Danny Garcias and the Thomas Delormes and Bartholomew. You know what I'm saying? He needs to fight them type of guys because he's not gonna get credit because you got. Go ahead, Stay. Yeah. You're right, man. You know what I'm saying? You're right though, Jeff, the producer. He says, yeah, that would be a tough fight for Bud. It would be, and that's why I'm asking everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because like Stay Ready said, he made another good point. Earl is not gonna be at 147 forever. He already done said that. You know what I'm saying? He wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. He want to fight Danny Garcia. He want to fight Terrence Crawford, and he's moving up. So Jerome Buzinnis, if he puts this, that's what I'm saying. If he signed with PBC and put himself in position, those belts that Earl dropped, he could easily fight Sean Porter. He could easily fight Danny Garcia for those belts. And I think he beat Sean Porter. I think he beat Danny.
I think I'm gonna be hold on.
Go ahead.
I'll be honest with you. I think he beat Sean, but I'm gonna put a but in there. Sean can beat him.
Yeah, he can.
Sean is a different fighter. I think Sean can beat him, but I think I think it'll be a good. Sean is too rough, and I think Sean is gonna rough him up. I think Sean will rough him up. If he fought Sean Porter right now, Sean will rough that kid up. I'm not saying that's a good fight for him. I think if he was to move up, if he fight anybody, I think he needs to stay away from Sean Porter. I'm not saying Sean is knocking him out, no. But Sean will rough him up and make him look bad as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Porter is the Austin Child of the 147 division.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. When I see you in the building, Marquise Johnson, let me catch up in this chat right quick. 704 Joe says Bud ain't fighting nobody until he fights Earl or Pac-Man. Okay. Yeah, well, he fighting Kell Brooks supposedly, man. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give Terrence Crawford credit for that. I'm not gonna discredit Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? If they make the Kell Brook fight, then I'm with it. I see you in a bit of Andrew Charles. He say salute 503. What's good with it, man? Anthony Bolden says Boots is unique. Kane says subscribe since you interviewed Andre's ex-trainer for an interview. Oh yeah, man. That was a classic. You know what I'm saying? That's on That's on the Homie Stay Ready channel too. So y'all check that out.
What'd he say?
He said he subscribed since we interviewed Andre's ex-trainer. That was a fun interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was one of our classic interviews, man. You know, Coach Adam is just a character. You know what I'm saying?
And Coach Adam wanted to get back on too.
Yeah. Jeff, the producer, says he's more athletic than Bud. Oh, for sure. We know that. Boost has unorthodox characteristics to his style. Yep. And that's why he dangerous. Kane says Boost needs to fight Ugas or Ray Robinson next. Good step up fights. Those are perfect step up fights. Ugas, Ray Robinson, Lippy Nets. I would like to see him versus Ray Robinson because they both from Philly, and that would be a good domestic fight. But Ugas is a good opponent too, man. You know.
I ain't gonna lie, Ugas is a counter fighter too, and they both about the same height. That'll be a good ass fight.
Yeah. Anthony Bowden says they are ignoring Jerron Ennis the same way they were ignoring Earl Spence. Yeah. But let me tell you something. I'm glad you said that, Anthony Bowden, and that's another perfect point. And I gotta elaborate on that. When you God gifted, you know what I'm saying? They can only deny you for so long, man. Boost Ennis is God gifted. Earl Spence is God gifted. Terrence Crawford, God gifted. Deontay Wilder, God, like when these type of fighters, when they come along the ranks, man, they can only be denied for so long before they make it to that championship level. So it's only, I give Jerron, within the next 2 years, man, he'll be a champion. Well, because once Earl move up, if he can beat Ugas, Porter, Danny, if he can beat them type of fighters, he will be a champion. He will be a champion. It's no ifs and buts about it. When you God gifted like Jerron Boost Ennis, and you have much talent,
I'm gonna mess you up.
Go ahead.
I don't think they're doing Jerron like they doing Earl. You know why? Earl and left Golden Boy when he got with Al Heyman and was coming up. Earl was fighting top level opponents, trying to get those big fights. Boots just fought his first top level opponent. We giving him his credit, but he just fought his first top level opponent. Look how many fights he got and how many names is on that resume that you can point and look at like you know who that is.
Right. Yeah.
Boot management is his Achilles heel. That's the anchor that's holding him down. Whoever his management is. If he was fighting top level opponent and calling these guys out, nobody could deny shit. But ain't nobody ducking him. He gotta do some step up. He has to start stepping up, fighting ranked opponents.
Right. You're absolutely right. And like I said, I think with the whole management deal, he with Cameron Duncan. I think Cameron Duncan, no disrespect to him, but they really know exactly what I'm talking about. Certain managers and certain promoters can only get you to certain places. You know what I'm saying? If you're not with Top Rank, if you're not with Al Heyman, you're not with Golden Boy, you really not really in the game. You know what I'm saying? But certain men, like there's no knock on what Cameron Duncan is doing for Boost because he's doing a good job. He getting them on PBC. He fighting on Showtime. He fighting on all the undercards. But let's just be clear. This kid can headline his own card. He has that much skill and that much talent to do that. You know what I'm saying? He has been getting ducked, but I feel like the reason why he's getting ducked is because they don't have the real money to put behind this kid. If you offer, because you got to think about it. Ugas is already an Al Heyman fighter, so he's getting those Al Heyman checks. So if Ennis was in a position to where he was with PBC and Al Heyman could offer Ugas a little bit more to fight Ennis. Let's just hypothetically say Ugas is getting 1.5 on paper. Or he probably get a little bit more on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Because Ugas just broke records on Fox on that Sunday. So let's just say he probably get 2 mil or whatever. Al could probably offer him another million and say, hey man, fight this kid. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw you another mil or I'll throw you another 1.5. You know what I'm saying? Versus you got Cameron Duncan, they could probably only get these guys 100,000, 200,000. See, it's all about money. See, this fight game is about money, man. Niggas want to get paid. If they end up fighting Jerron Boots Ennis or Earl Spence or Terrence Crawford, they want to get paid, man. That's what it's about, bro. That's why Terrence Crawford ain't getting the fights right now. Cause he ain't Top Rank ain't putting the money up for him to get these fights, man. But you gotta do like Kell Brook, who hungry for that opportunity, who then already got paid, who then got the Earl Spence payday, then got the Triple G payday. So he trying to get back in the spotlight because he want to be a champion again. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's different strokes for different folks, man. And I want to see Enos get behind the money and just get these fights that he need right now. You know what I'm saying? Can he say Faction is Austin Trout 2.0? Yeah, he is, man. He make your ass look real bad. You know what I'm saying? J.A. Dixon says this was his 26th fight for him, right? Nah, this make 27. It's 27. Now he 27-0. And I think he like on a 13 knockout streak or something. 13 fight knockout streak, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Bro been he been getting it in. You know what I'm saying? But we already 30 minutes in. You know what I'm saying? What?
He's on his 16 knockout.
16? Damn, okay. 16 knockout streak. So yeah, Boo's been on the road, man. And we got it. I'm gonna give fighters they flowers, man. You gotta highlight what this kid is doing. He's special, man. And I'm sorry, but he better than Jamal James right now. You know what I'm saying? He better than Jamal James. I think if you put him in there with Jamal, that's another fight I want to see him fight. If you put him in there with Jamal James right now, he beats Jamal James.
Beats the shit out of Jamal James. Jamal James is ranked, so I want to see that fight.
Yeah. And I think PBC is finna sign this kid, man, because I see PBC posting him on their Instagram. They probably finna try to get this dude, probably pay Cameron. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be paying close attention to that. But anyways, let's get to the main event. I'm gonna skip over the King Tug fight. You know what I'm saying? We know King Tug got the win. That fight wasn't really all that, man. But I want to talk.
Let's just step on it real quick.
Go ahead. What's your thoughts?
Breedy ain't got no head movement. That is all the footwork in the world, but you got all the footwork and you can move and throw a volume of punches, but your head is stationary and there to get hit all night long. What's the point of having great footwork with no head movement? That's like an oxymoron. You're doing all that dancing, you're able to move, but then when you in front of your opponent, your feet is moving and your head is getting snapped back. That is not good. You got dropped in the first 2 rounds of that fight. Then you started winning rounds. It was tied by the 6th. And then you just went downhill from there. That left eye got closed and it was over. That was not a good fight. King Tug had his way with that undefeated opponent. I think they brought the kid up too fast.
Right. And a lot of times that happen, man. Like I said, man, King Tug is an okay fighter. I think Gary Russell made easy work of him, and I think this was a cool win for him tonight. The Brady kid didn't really have a lot of movement. His defense was non-existent. That's why he got his eyes swelled up because he wasn't moving his head enough, and King Tug was just picking him apart. You know what I'm saying, and really playing with him. J.A. Dixon say I want to see him fight Rashad Ellis. Oh man, that would be a good one too. That's one of Stay Ready favorite fighters.
Rashidi Ellis. Rashidi Ellis ain't ready yet because he ain't fought no top tier opponents. I'm ready for him to start fighting some kind of step up fight. He ain't had a chance to fight step up fights because Golden Boy keep putting him on on the shelf. His biggest fight was against Eddie Gomez. Eddie Gomez ain't even ranked, and he done fought him twice. I want to see him get step up fights before he even get a chance to get in the ring with Jerome Boots Ennis. And if they would have fight, as of right now, Boots got him, and I love Rashidi Evans. Rashidi got power and speed. He will give Boots problems, but as of right now, the polished fight out of them two is Boots. It's not a good fight. He has to get some step up fights so we can see more from him because being shelved by the older boy ain't a good look because he's not getting his rounds in at all.
Yeah, I like Rashidi Ellis, man, but he on the shelf right now, man. And you put him in there with a dude like Ennis, who's a talented beast, who's active, who then already fought 2 times already in the last year. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. And I don't want to see Speedy get put in that type of situation. I'd rather see the Golden Boy fighter who I want to see Jerron in his fight. Like I said, is Virgil Ortiz. If he can be if he can beat Virgil, the Speedy Ellis fight to come later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? If Golden Boy want to mix and mangle a little bit, but back to King Tug, man. This was an easy win for him tonight. Brady was throwing a lot of punches. He was trying to make it a tough fight. I seen Barry Hunter in the corner. I'm guessing he couldn't be the main coach because of the language barrier. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he's from Barbados and he probably speaks Spanish or whatever. But King Tug is okay. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see what lies in the future for him. I don't want to see him and Gary Russell fight again though. But if Gary released that belt at 126 and move up to 30, 35, I wouldn't mind seeing King Tug fight for the belt. But I want to talk about this main event right quick, man. It's already like 30. We already like 37 minutes in. I'm not gonna be on here too much more longer because it's getting late. You know what I'm saying? I had a long day, and I'm pretty sure Stay Ready probably had a long day.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah. We're gonna get up out of here, man. I want to talk about 2 more things. It's gonna be a non-boxing topic, man. But real quick about this Lubin Gausha fight. All fella had said something funny in the group chat. This fight, I'm a little disappointed in Lubin. And 2 reasons being.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Oh, damn. Okay, I must have read it wrong. Okay, my boy, my bad.
That was me.
Okay. Yeah, well.
And I was talking about that 10th round.
Right. Yeah, I was a little disappointed in Lubin, man, because I really was banking on. I thought Lubin was gonna get the stoppage, but he damn near ended up getting stopped. You know what I'm saying? And even though he won by unanimous decision, I wasn't impressed tonight. I just wasn't. I kind of felt like he was floating by in this fight, doing enough just to win the rounds. And now he supposed to fight the winner of Rosario Cholo, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
If you want me to be 100% honest right now,
that's the only way I want it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it to me raw and uncut, brother.
Raw, I'm gonna give it to y'all like God gave it to Moses. I'm gonna pour it out like rain, my nigga. Look, Erickson Lubin is gonna end up being a gatekeeper at 154.
Damn.
I'm being 100% honest. I don't think Erickson Lubin can beat. I think he can beat Jason Rosario.
What?
I tell you why. Because the motherfucker got power and he's sneaky, but he leaves it. I didn't say it's guaranteed. It's about a 53-47 fight with Jason Rosario. So it's what I'm saying. It's pretty well even. But I don't think Lubin. I know he can't beat Jermell Charlo. You can't. You was too timid tonight. So if you go up against somebody like a Jamel Charlo or Israel Lara or Jerry Hurd, and I'm saying Jerry Hurd because Jerry Hurd is gonna come forward all night, and you got to be able to take that punishment. You're not fit to just drop Hurd. That nigga got that down south country strength, and he's from the DMV.
Right.
Hell, even Brian Pisano, bro, the way you left yourself open tonight and able to get hit, you too hittable. I know we're not supposed to take away from a fighter on one opponent, but this opponent shows how hittable you are. It's a difference. You can be in there. You can switch things up. You can add it on to what you already had in your stash, but you still hittable. Like you didn't fix your problem when you went and fought those other guys, Nathaniel Gallimore and all that. You did good, but you're still hittable. You still have open spots that people like Jamel Charlo, Jerry Hurd, even a Jason Rosario, but I think Jason Rosario is chinny. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm giving you a shot against him. But I think you were a lower level A fighter that B fighters got to get through to get to the top level. I don't think you can beat the guys at the top. I don't. Because if you was a fighter, Israel Lara right now, who's not a knockout artist, do you think he wins that fight in any capacity? And Israel is old.
Oh, do I think he beat Lara? No, I don't. I don't think.
Exactly.
I don't think he can beat any of the big dogs at 154. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you right now. And I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you finish. He can't beat. He can't beat Lara. He can't beat Rosario. He can't beat Jared Hurd. He for shit show can't beat Jamel. And I think he lose to Tony Harrison.
Tony hey man, Tony Harrison fuck Lubin up.
I'm just saying, man.
Bro, that 10th and it wasn't even the 10th round that just got me. I'm looking at the whole fight, and he was fighting timid the whole fight against a fighter that's not a knockout artist.
Right.
Say that again. He's fighting against a boxer. He's not a knockout. I think what Gausha got 5 or 6 knockouts out of his 20-something fights.
Right. Yeah.
He's not a knockout artist whatsoever. Gausha was in there boxing, and you was fighting timid against the boxer. I understand you wasn't trying to get hit, countered, things like that, but you were the power puncher, and you didn't even try to go in and throw some combinations or to utilize your jab to set up your power. You was too timid tonight, and I'm looking at that like you can't go in there against one of these top level fighters with that mindset. You can't do that. It was plenty of time. It was times where I seen him hurt his opponent, and he was like a deer in headlights, didn't know what to do. And I'm looking like I just watched you do the same thing in another fight, and you attack. What was different in this fight? Maybe he wasn't ready because of Corona and he didn't have the crowd, but that's not an excuse because you supposed to go in there and dominate and do what you're supposed to do. It was too many times he had chances to set up shots. He had. It was times where he was controlling the fighting and controlling the rounds, and he threw no power shots in the round. And I'm looking like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
10th round, when you start getting caught and you got in trouble and you was hurt from a person that's not a knockout artist, you got all these guys. Tony Harrison got power. Ezra Lara is a boxer that got power. Jamel Charlo got power. Jared Hurd got seemingly all right power. Brian Castano, power. You're not going to fare well against these guys at the top. I need to see you either go back to the drawing board, have Kevin Cunningham show you the film. You can't go in here timid and do this and fix those things. Tuck your chin so you don't get hurt. Or you ain't gonna be a champion at 154. You might as well move down to 147.
Yeah, man.
Or move up to 160 when Charlo moved to 168.
Nah, it's gonna be hard, man.
I still like Erickson Lubin because he's young and he still can polish his skills. He still can fix the things that we are talking about tonight that he had problems with. He can fix those issues now because he is still young. But just like Earl Taylor said, he's chinny. That's a problem.
right. It's you know, listen. I don't want people to think we taking a dump on Lubin because I actually like the kid, and I'm happy that bro is getting wins after his knockout loss. You know what I'm saying? He's the definition of fighters. When we say that fighters, um, you know, they can bounce back from a devastating loss. You know what I'm saying? And he one of those guys that did it. You know what I'm saying? And I like Lubin. I like the kid. I like his personality and I like his mentality. I seen him when like Big Money in the chat right now. We was all at the fight when he came to the city and fought against that Armenian kid or whoever he was when he fought him and he got to stop him. And I was happy for him. You know what I'm saying? Earl Taylor Sr. says Lubin is chinny. Yeah, he just, he suspect a little bit. Lewis Henry says, me too. Kanice says that hammer is now a pillow. I'm not gonna say that. I just think that he, like Stay Ready said, he hit it on the head. He was fighting a little timid. He was shaky. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't sitting down on no punch. He did not look like the hammer tonight. You know, I'm not gonna say it's a pillow. I'm gonna just say he kind of looked like a baby hammer. Like, like the ones that your kids play with, the little hammer toys. That's what he looked like tonight, man. He looked like a little Tonka toy. He didn't he wasn't throwing combinations. He wasn't throwing the right hook. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't throwing the straight left. The one time he did throw the straight left, like even the Showtime broadcaster said it, bro. He hurt Gausha in the last round with that straight left hand. And it took him all night to throw the motherfucker. He just didn't look like himself, bro. I don't know if it was a corona or what it was, but he just didn't look like himself, man. And so that like for example, David Benavidez. You seen David Benavidez take a whole year off, come in overweight, but when he got in there with Angulo, bro, this nigga Benavidez turned into a fucking Hispanic, Mexican, goddamn me bull. He just turned into a whole different type of person. He was boxing, he was banging, he was hitting Angulo with everything in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? But Lubin, certain fighters just got that gear in them. They got that spark in them where they just, when they in the ring, they at home. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see that next week, even with the Charlo brothers when they fight. Is they gonna have that spark of that gear where they just get in the ring and they can just hit their opponents with everything. You know what I'm saying? And some fighters don't have it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Lubin didn't have it tonight. Kenny says Mel sleeps Lubin in 5. Yeah, man, I gotta agree with you on that one. J.A. Dixon says the fight didn't start until the 8th round, and Lubin still hasn't fought the right guy to get him ready for a title shot. Yeah. I don't see Gausha being getting him ready for Rosario or damn show Mel. Cause those dudes are power punchers, those are heavy hitters, and Mel can box and Rosario can box. And he got a better chance against Rosario because, like Stay Ready say, he a little suspect too. But I think Rosario has gotten a lot of better, and he has and his confidence is seeking through the roof. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he not trying to come off them belts easy. You know what I'm saying? Big Money says he can't beat Charlo still. He said, and Lubin know it. Charlo in his prime right now. Yeah, I gotta agree with you on all those points, man. You know what I'm saying? If he fight Charlo, how he fought Gausha tonight, he gonna lose, bro, and he gonna get knocked out. Cause I'm gonna tell you the difference in between Gausha and Charlo, bro. It's Charlo is a finisher.
Mm-hmm.
Charlo. If that would have been Charlo, they would have caught him with that right hand. The fight would have been over, cause he would have pounced on him like a lion, pouncing on a fucking deer in the jungle. It would have been different, my nigga. It would have been different. You know what I'm saying? J.A. Dixon says, I noticed Lubin dropping that right hand after most of his jabs, bring it down to his chest. Yeah. Yeah, he get hit too much. Am I lying, Stay Ready? Go ahead.
No, you're not lying at all. He was getting hit way too much tonight. And Charlo showed y'all that the first time he beat him so quick. Why he beat him so quick. And I think it'll be the same outcome. Like there's no need of just going into it. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Hey, hold it down for me right quick, bro. Let me go check on my son right quick.
All right, but yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Like it's no need of dwelling on it. He wasn't. That's not a top five super welterweight. It's not. It's not a top five 154 pounder. Is a fighter. I'll give y'all this. Is a fighter able to have a bad night? Yes, they are. This was a terrible night for him, though. This wasn't just one bad night. It was shit that you got exposed with from a boxer, from a boxing standpoint. It was times that you should have took advantage and you didn't. You left things on the table. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna fare well at the top. I like the kid. I'm still a fan of Lubin because I think it's a lot for him to learn, but he's not gonna make it at the top. He got a lot to work on, man. A lot. Got my phone on charger. Hold on. Oh yeah. There you go. But yeah, he got a lot to work on, man. And I hope, I really do hope that he goes. I hope he goes back to the drawing board. Watch this. What he left as far as him fight, actually go in there and fix that.
Right.
It's gonna be a real short career for him. Or he
Right.
gonna be a gatekeeper.
Yeah. And before we get off of Lubin, dog, he got to improve on his defense and his head movement, my nigga. All that staying in the way of the right hand, he a sucker for the right hand. That's gonna be his kryptonite. That right hand. If you let Gausha, a nigga that got 10 knockouts, damn near stop. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got nervous as fuck when Gausha hit him with that right hand.
Bro, that's why I sent y'all that message about that 10th round. I just was finna get dropped.
Yeah, man. I thought that nigga was finna. I swear, boy, he scared the fuck out of me.
They gave that 118, 110 round, boy. What the fuck was you looking at?
Yeah.
Been watching the same fight. 115, 113, yeah. Yeah. 116, 112, maybe. 118, 110, what the fuck was you looking at?
Yeah, man, y'all tripping now. Gausha did way better than that. And I'm on the internet. I'm just talking big boy shit. I'm thinking Lubin finna knock this motherfucker back to a high. Man, you didn't do shit, bro. You won on points, my nigga. You can't go around with this persona like you this big bad puncher and you the hammer and hammer time and all this and all. And you steady calling out Charlo and talking about Charlo and I'm going after the belt, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all probably laugh at me when I say this, bro. I want to eat crow for picking Eric Lubin for winning this, and he won, and I still want to eat crow.
Yeah, man, it just left a bad taste in your mouth, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you thinking, it's like you thinking, like, you say, for instance, your girl finna cook you a badass meal, like, she finna make you a badass po' boy, and you get to the crib and you take your shower and, you know, baby be like, come eat, the food ready. and she ain't seasons the fish right. She ain't seasons the shrimp right. It just don't taste right. And that's what Lubin did tonight for a lot of people, man. He left a lot of doubt out there. Like, man, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think, bro. Like, you want to fight Charlo and Rosario, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Take your time, bro. Fight Jared Hurd next. Fight Tony Harrison. Fight goddamn Laura or somebody, bro. Like, you fight somebody like,
you know what? If he could fight Tony Harrison, I wouldn't even be mad at it.
Yeah, like fight a nigga like Tony Harrison or something, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I still like Lubin. I think he still improve. I think he needs to work on his defense, his head movement. He needs to knock off the ring rust or the whatever. I don't know why he was so timid against Gausha. Maybe he was scared he was gonna get counterpunched, and maybe he was right because he did walk into that right hand, and that's why he got hurt. And I just want to see bro do better, man. I just want to see you do better, man. Honestly, if I was to give you a grade tonight, I would probably give you a C. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't live up to expectations, man. Let me see. Earl Taylor Sr. say Gausha walked through Lubin's punches the last few rounds. Yeah, because you want to know why? Because he wasn't throwing combinations. That's why he was not throwing combinations. And Lubin is a great combination puncher. He throws multiple punches. He throws the right hook, the left hand. You know what I'm saying? The uppercut, he goes to the body. He throws way more punches than he did tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big Money says, I think Gausha was a little bit more slicker than it looked. Yeah, he was slick. He's a boxer. That's what he do.
You know what? I give props to Gausha. I think we underrated him more than we should have.
Yeah. Nah, we did. We did. I earned a lot more respect for Gausha tonight. He showed me something, man. You know what I'm saying? And he might be the new Austin Trout 154 or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I think he'll be a good fighter, but not no Austin Trout.
I don't know, man. Lewis Henry says my grandmother says he needs to leave Charlo alone. Yeah, he do. I gotta agree with your grandma on that one.
Yep.
Granny, you right. He do need to leave Charlo alone because that's the wrong nigga to fuck with right now. You know what I'm saying? You got a better chance maybe beating Rosario, and I still think Rosario whoop your ass. Cause if you try to, cause if Rosario catch you with that right hand too, he gonna finish you. And we seen that against J-Rock, and I think J-Rock is way more slicker and better than Gausha. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. I just think Rosario, Charlo, they on a different level. I think you got a better chance of fighting the Tony Harrison and beating him, but I still think Tony Harrison beat you. You know what I'm saying? Focus Tony Harrison, man. That dude is a lot to deal with, man.
And he already know how you play because y'all spar all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you sparred him to get Tony Harrison ready for the Charlo fight.
Right. Mm-hmm. Big Buddy says Edis not ready for the big dog shit. I don't know, Big Money. I don't know, Big Money. I don't know, man. You don't sleep on Enos, man. Enos is the truth, bro. He ready. You know what I'm saying? He just haven't got his opportunity, man. And that's another reason, because I know a lot of people still don't know what this kid can do yet because they haven't seen it. But I know talent when I see it, bro. And Jerron got it. He just got to get the opportunity. But real quick, man, before we get up out of here, I don't know if you've seen the video of LeBron James' son smoking weed, man. But a lot of people they saying a lot of bad shit about Bronny smoking, recording himself smoking weed and stuff, and
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's bad, man. They calling Savannah a bad mom. They calling LeBron a bad dad, and it's just they going crazy about this shit, bro. What's your thoughts, man, about by Bronny, recording himself, hitting the blunt, smoking the weed or whatever. This LeBron James' son. The kid is a good kid. He's an athlete. He does good in basketball. He's one of the top ranked kids in the country. Going to one of the best high schools, Sierra Canyon. You know what I'm saying? The top basketball high school. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that, man? Why do you think they on LeBron James and Savannah about this and calling them bad parents and stuff, bro?
Because they don't like LeBron James to do with his son. I tell each and every one of them, bitch, y'all smoke weed when y'all was his age. 9 times out of 10, half of all y'all smoke weed when his age. These kids nowadays put everything on social media. I understand you supposed to know, but nigga, they famous. We not. Y'all want to sit here and talk shit about famous people like your life is any better. Motherfucker, they rich. It don't mean shit. It's not for to stop LeBron shit. He's still for to get this money. His son ain't got shit to worry about the rest of his motherfucking life. And bitch, you sitting there eating noodles every day trying to figure out what the fuck your next meal gonna be tomorrow. You get unemployment checks and this bitch sitting in a motherfucking mansion. His first car is probably gonna be a motherfucking Bentley Continental GT. And you over here worried about what the fuck he doing and what the fuck they parent and how they parent him. Motherfucker, he's a teenager. How many teenagers is at that school that peer pressured this motherfucker into smoking weed? First time he smoked weed, he liked it. I don't blame him. I like it. 503. I know you like it. You just don't no more. Nigga, y'all need to shut y'all bitch ass up. I get tired of you hoes want to sit there and talk shit about every fucking celebrity like your life is any motherfucking better. Bitch,
Right.
you trying to figure out what the fuck you gonna eat. You scraping up quarters so you can go get some Jack in the Box fries so you can just have something to eat for the night. Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I gotta agree with you, man. It's fucked up, man. It's I hate that shit, bro. I hate it, man, because they hold black parents and black fathers to a different standard, man. And
nigga, these white folks are kids out here shooting up schools, and y'all want to talk about what the fuck Bronny doing?
Yo, listen, man. I smoke weed way younger than LeBron James.
I did too. I started when I was 12.
You know what I'm saying? I hit the blunt when I was 8 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it was at the time, but you know what I'm saying? When I was smoking weed, rolling weed at 13, 14 years old, man. I learned how to roll my first blunt when I was 13 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? It's nothing, man. That kid is gonna be rich whether he ever play basketball again. He can sit up there and smoke weed for the rest of his life and he gonna be good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that people is talking about this and you got dudes on YouTube talking about this and saying, oh, LeBron James needs to be worried about Bronny and not the MVPs and all this. And man, fuck all that, man. That man has raised, he's a good father. He's a great father. Kids are going to make mistakes. My son probably going to smoke weed. My daughter probably going to smoke weed. It's just something that kids go through, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put his son in position to be one of the top recruits in basketball. Just because he hit that weed, bro, that don't mean that he not going to go to college. That don't mean that he not going to play basketball next season for Sierra Canyon. That's the best high school that you would put your kid in California for basketball. You know what I'm saying? He's a great father. He has he has a beautiful family. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have no father figure growing up. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James was raised by his mama and his godparents when they took him in. So he didn't have no real father figure, no real father. He had father figures, but he didn't have his real father in his life. You know what I'm saying? So I think LeBron James is doing a wonderful job with his kids, man. And y'all need to stop being fucking haters, man. But we gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's already midnight, man. I know my bro tired. I'm tired. Let me get some last words from you, bro, and close us out, man.
Man, I appreciate you sending that link and coming on tonight, nigga. Shit, it was good fights tonight.
Yeah, it was.
And we had fun, like real talk. Like,
Yeah.
but shit, man, I'm tired. Man, shout out to everybody coming through in the chat. Louis Henn, Big Money, Earl Taylor, you know what I'm saying, Jay Dixon, man. Shout out to y'all, man. And we appreciate y'all coming through and the support. I thank all y'all for supporting my little brother. He gonna get to this 1,000 soon. We finna make that shit happen, ASAP. Man, and I might go live tomorrow. I don't know yet. I got a lot of shit going on. I'm gonna cook and shit like that tomorrow. But I am finna take my ass to bed. But man, shout out to you, little bro. Appreciate it. It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready. You stay ready, man. Peace.
Already, man. Much love to the chat, man. Everybody that came through showing love, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Smash the like button, leave a comment down below, and we up out of here, man. Peace.